everyone, como ye? So I'm gonna be doing a chit chatty get ready with me video, Q&A, updates, all that jazz. I feel like I haven't really sat down and had a real heart to heart or just like, you know, answer your questions and stuff. So I want to make sure that connection is still there with you guys, you know what I mean? By the way, I'm gonna be using a couple of some ColourPop goodies that I was sent, so I'm really excited to try them out. For those of you who want to know what I'm putting on my face, I'll be sure to leave everything here for you guys. I'll just have it in words. So the first thing is that I have been vegan for quite some time, and this is mainly for Lent. Even though I was raised Catholic, holy this is why you should put your moisturizer before you do your eyebrows, okay? Because then you end up forgetting you even did anything. Lent is one of those things where I think it's good for me to give up something and try to build up my willpower. I decided to go vegan the first day of Lent, which was February 10th. So I'll be vegan from February 10th up until March 23rd, and who knows, I might end up just continuing on with this vegan journey, but I don't know, we shall see. And Alan was actually interested in, you know, doing this whole vegan thing with me. So he's actually doing the vegan thing also. And it's been real fun because we've been sending each other photos on the iCloud just of all of the dishes we've been trying and eating and all that. You know, I just want to see what this does for my body, what this does for my spirit, what this does for my conscience, you know, all that emotional stuff. I forgot to put primer because I'm not thinking. I'm gonna use this makeup setting spray. This will be our primer. And this smells so good. Okay, also if you're following me on Snapchat, you are seeing all of the awesome veganness that I am whipping up in my kitchen. You know, I am just creating, yo, straight up creating just different types of dishes, know what I mean? So I love it. And maybe one of these days, if you want, I could film like some of my favorite vegan dishes I've been eating as of late, if you guys want to see that. The next update for you are rabbits. So all of you know that I have a rabbit named Skylar. My mom is going to Disneyland without me, and I have to take care of her rabbit. Her rabbit is Tashi. It's been really stressful taking care of two rabbits, especially since I don't let them touch or hang out or see each other, because the last time Tashi was here, Skylar just went off the wall. He could not stop. I mean, if you've ever seen rabbits do their thing, then you know what I'm talking about. So I am doing some highlighting here. Now, this is not extreme highlighting like what you saw in my powder foundation routine. For some reason, there was a lot of negativity on that video. But that's for folks who want that super snatched face, you know. I'm going to do reverse contouring because I really like how that shows up. I love highlighting because it just lifts, it just gives you like an instant facelift, you know, with makeup. Okay, I love how you can just achieve different things using makeup. So this week was Fashion Week, and I didn't go to any fashion events because I wasn't invited, but I was able to attend Aviel's first event. It was a New York Fashion Week mixer, and it was amazing, amazing, amazing. Like, the organizers behind that event did such a great job. I even ended up dressing up. I posted my outfit on Instagram. And by the way, you guys should definitely follow me on Instagram. Just because this may look a little crazy right now, which it probably is, it's gonna look good in the end. There's a little town blues. The next update has to be Gem Beauty. The last video I did was how I pack for a weekend getaway to LA. And yeah, I recently went to LA to attend Generation Beauty. Lord have mercy on my soul. You want the good news or the bad news? All right. The good news is that I was able to see some of my YouTube homies like C-Key Beauty, like Ghana Goddess, like Styles by Casanova, who I met for the first time there. She's so sweet. Is this even going to work like that? Okay, I think I'm just going to have to use my finger. I love this color. It's so pretty. But I don't think applying it with a brush would do it justice. So this year, Generation Beauty in LA, mind you, this was my second time going to Gen Beauty in LA, so I kind of had an idea of what it was supposed to be about, but it was completely different this time around. For one, I was able to attend the invite-only cocktail party on Friday night. Now, the address on the ticket wasn't the address that the event was being held at. So I went to the wrong place. I was livid because I went to the Staples Center because the Friday night ticket for the cocktail party said the Staples Center. So that's where I went. All for them to tell me that, no, it's at Santa Monica. When I finally reached Santa Monica and I'm online for my Ipsy swag bag, they tell me they ain't got no more left. I was able to get both my Saturday swag and the Sunday swag on Saturday because I end up leaving Sunday morning to catch my flight. And they had some pretty decent samples in those general bags. So I'm not hating that much, but you know, I would have loved the full-size products, you know. If you guys want to see some of the things that I got from Gen Beauty, then I will post it on my blog. I have been kind of AWOL on the blog as of late, and I apologize for that, but I do still have a blog, and it's still jazzyrose.com. So I'll post pictures of everything that I got. Well, I actually want to go back really quick to the topic of vegan because not all wines are created equal. They have vegan wines and they have non-vegan wines. And you're probably wondering, well, what's the difference between vegan and non-vegan wine? Well, non-vegan wine contains animal byproducts, and you're probably wondering to yourself, what kind of animal byproducts do they contain? Oh, well, you know, animal blood, bone marrow, crustacean shells, eggs, maybe even a little bit of dairy in there. I don't know why these wine companies need to put those types of things in wine. So yeah, I think you should definitely research, you know, the foods that we eat, because there's so much leeway given to food companies, especially in this country. Another update is that I surpassed 50,000 YouTube homies, which is pretty insane to me. I'm so thankful and I'm so humbled that you actually take the time to watch these videos. I really come a long way, and I just appreciate all of you guys who have stood by me from the very beginning up until now. And all of my new homies, thank you so much for taking the time to click that button to watch these videos. I mean, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me watching my videos, and I really, really appreciate that. While my falsies are drying, I do want to answer some questions that I got on Instagram and Snapchat. So on Instagram, Chris Danielle asks, what has been the response of you combing out a portion of your locks within the natural hair community? For the most part, a lot of people are supportive and are so encouraging. So that has been just great for me. I mean, even if I didn't have the encouragement or the support of the natural hair community, I still would have done my thing, because really it's all about me at the end of the day and how I'm feeling. And if I love both my locks and my loose natural hair, you best believe I'm gonna have both. Now, a lot of people are confused as to what that is. A lot of people still ask me if I plan on unlocking the rest of my hair, and I do not plan on unlocking the rest of my hair. I want to have my front loose. I want to have the rest locked. Vicky_Paul asks, when you started your locks, did you have a hard time keeping your hand out of your hair, and does it have a negative effect if you don't? Also, do you have to start new locks in areas where hair was growing? When I was first starting out in my lock journey, yeah, I couldn't keep my hands out of my hair, but that's just because it was a new thing for me, and you know, I just wanted to play with it and see how I can style it and stuff. But trust me when I say that that is not healthy for you or your hair or your scalp, because you might lose edges. I'm just saying, I know from personal experience. If you need to wear a wig, do that. I've even seen some lock wigs floating around the world of YouTube. So if you want to try that out during your whole growing out phase, then by all means do that. The other question was, did I have to start new locks in the areas where hair was growing? I don't plan on locking this just because I want there not to be so much tension in the front, you know, as far as the weight and things. Topanga Parham asks, do you have any tips to obtaining self-love despite having low self-esteem? Yes. Now, back when I was in junior high, I had extremely low self-esteem. It took time for me to develop self-love. And to be honest, what I can tell you on how to develop that is fake it till you make it. I know it may seem like, oh, you're not being yourself. Well, don't you want to change that part of yourself? So if you want to change that part of yourself, you're going to have to emulate a person that you want to be. If you want to be confident, you have to act confident. Even if you're not, it's going to take convincing on a daily basis, to the point where you gotta wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and be like, Jasmine, you are incredibly beautiful, you're smart, you're humble, you're generous, you're kind, you're such a good listener. Anyone would be lucky and blessed to have a friend like you. And you gotta say it like you mean it. You gotta say it like you mean it. You gotta say it with conviction, with passion. You gotta make the best of what you have. Miss Malika 6464, hey girl, hey. She asks, are you still paleo? Also, how do you like being a semi-loose natural? More work, more products. Am I still paleo right now? No, and I don't know what I want to do in the grand scheme of things as far as my eating lifestyle. But so far, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I've been loving this whole vegan thing. I feel good on the inside, you know. I'm regular. Is that too much information for y'all? Yeah, I feel good about it. And at the same time, you know, I've been thinking about this for a while because, I mean, check this. I got a rabbit, right? He's a raw vegan, right? How am I gonna be sitting in front of him eating meat, you know, and I'm looking at him and he's like not knowing what's going on, you know? So my mind is conflicted. My mind is truly conflicted with this because I love him. I'm going to try using this as a highlight with my fingers because I don't know how this is going to work with a brush. So, for those of you who are wondering, my nails are actually press-ons from NAILHUR, and I actually have a discount code. I'll put it in the description box for you guys. So, you can actually save like 65% or something. You can get these babies for 15 bucks. If you have bigger hands than usual and you want to rock these nails, you so can, because I have quite big hands. I'm going to answer some questions on Snapchat because I did ask my homies on Snapchat. I love Snapchat. If you're not following me on Snapchat, you need to. Lola asks, I have a question. I just watched your highlight contour video on YouTube. I see most people highlight and contour on top of their foundation. Why do you prefer to do it with the highlight and contour under the foundation? By the way, I also see Dr. Ose Tutu and she's amazing. Okay, so the reason why I highlighted and contoured below my foundation is because, remember, I did a powder foundation routine. With a powder foundation routine, you have to put all the liquids before you put the powder on top. So I applied all the liquid stuff like my concealer below, and then I set with a setting powder for the under eyes, and then I put the powder after that. If I was doing a liquid foundation routine, I would put the liquid foundation on first and then the highlight and then the powder. So it's always liquid first and then powder, because if you're putting liquid on top of powder, it's going to look cakey. It's probably not even going to look right. So that's why I did it that way. The next question comes from Chic Diva. I posted something on Snapchat this morning about how I made La Bouillie Bonheur, and she actually wants to know how to make it. So maybe one of these days I will do a video on how I make la bouillie bonne, which is also known as plantain porridge. I'm gonna put a little bit of this like coppery color right on the center for a really cool highlight, yo. Yes. Ooh, I just thought of that. So this is the finished look. I'm actually filming this on Thursday, the day that I'm uploading this video, because I found out that the last bit of footage that I had where I had my head wrap on and my top on and everything like that was super blurry, so I did not want to give that to you guys. I ended up just recreating this look over, and here I am today. I really hope you enjoyed this chit chatty video. I'll try to do more of these if you want. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up, and also comment down below if you have any questions or whatnot for me. I'll be sure to answer them as best I can. Remember to share this video and subscribe, because I make videos every single week for you guys. I will have a video up on Sunday, and that's all for today. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace. Out.